Alright, so I added on the Braap Factory chain tensioners. Chain tensioners, actual pullers, however, back tire adjuster, however you want to actually name this. I call them chain tensioners because it's pretty much for your chain and also for the camber of your tire to make sure it's straight. So I have a 2017 Cobra FWE, and it's been a really good bike that we've had so far. And I wanted to upgrade these because a good friend of mine runs these on his son's bike. Really good. So you have your anchor screw here, and then you have your adjustment screw there. So if you already know how to install these, then you can pretty much skip everything that I pretty much say because you've already installed them. But if you've never installed any of these, it's pretty simple. You undo this nut. I was going to video this, but I kind of needed to get it done and didn't actually get the chance to video it. But I will give you step by step on how to do it. So undo the axle nut, of course. You have your axle shaft right here, and it's going to pull out. So when you pull that out, this whole back tire assembly is going to end up being loose. Slide it forward, pull your chain off. Set your tire up out of the way. Now, it's kind of hard to tell, but there is kind of like a cone looking spacer right in there. So if you had old bearings like mine, it won't fall off. But just go ahead and be prepared that it could possibly fall off and you could lose it if you're not really paying attention. So when we remove this tire, we replace the rear bearings. We put new bearings in it, which is very easy and simple to knock out. You just need a long punch and a hammer, some patience, and don't get mad or anything else and just go to wailing and just trying to kill it. So, and of course the axle shaft goes through the brake housing right through here for your rear caliper. So the old style just slides up into the control arm tube. You undo. You'll have a bolt right here. You undo that bolt. Now they were kind of seized up in there due to the dirt and just being inside of that tube for years. So all I did was I just took the axle hole, stuck a punch in there, and with a dead blow hammer, I would whack the side of the screwdriver and whack it out of the tube. And I did that on also this other side, and knocked the old ones out. So took some emery cloth, cleaned the tubes up, sprayed some brake cleaner in there, got all the dirt out of it as much as I could, and then ran the adjuster out. So it was, as you can see, you have marks here. So I actually ran it out to the first smallest mark, right? So the first smallest mark was right at the edge of where you see it sitting at right now, of the oval shape. And I also did the same thing on the other side. Same thing when I installed it. And then I changed my bearings in the rear tire, put everything back together, slid the axle shaft through the tire, mounted the tire back on, and that's when I started to adjust everything. So, and at this point, this is my adjustment. It actually, everything lines up straight. Everything lines up straight. You have good marks to go by. Awesome ingenuity. So I highly recommend that if you're running factory chain tensioners, I highly recommend go to the Braap Factory.